Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. There are 5 individuals in this country who once worked very closely with William Samoei Arap Ruto, but they no longer see eye to eye. These 5 individuals are currently doing everything possible within their powers to stop William Ruto from succeeding President Uhuru Kenyatta. And William Ruto, being a human being, is also bitter and angry with these individuals. And has been throwing abuses, insults, left, right, and center. The first individual in this list is Rafael Tuju. Rafael Tuju worked with President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto in 2013. Jubilee formed the government. Rafael Tuju was never appointed to any post. In 2017, Rafael Tuju even served as the Secretary General of Jubilee Party. But when the time for forming the government came, most people had hoped that Rafael Tuju was going to be appointed. The truth of the matter is that Rafael Tuju revealed and has told several people, I have a very close ally of him, who is a friend. Rafael Tuju has told them severally that it is Ruto who refused, that there is no way Rafael Tuju could be appointed to the cabinet. Ruto had calculated that with Rafael Tuju as a cabinet minister, he was going to be powerful in Luo Nyanza. William Ruto had hoped that by this time, after 2017 election, Raila Odinga was going to go to Bondo and he was automatically going to inherit Nyanza. So he blocked Rafael Tuju. Rafael Tuju is very bitter with Ruto up to this stage. The second individual is Eugene Wamalwa. For those who follow the politics of this country very closely, recently, William Ruto told Kenyans that he almost slapped President Uhuru Kenyatta. And Eugene Wamalwa also came out and indicated that William Ruto was so bitter with him for taking a delegation to State House without informing him, and William Ruto almost slapped him. That statement by Eugene Wamalwa provoked the DP, and the DP responded. Of course, Eugene Wamalwa is going to be the subject of this analysis. I'm just giving you the background. The third individual is David Murathe. Up to this stage, I still don't know what really transpired between Ruto and Murathe, but the two cannot share a room. The fourth individual is Francis Atwoli. Of course, Francis Atwoli has told Kenyans what transpired between himself and William Ruto.
The anger between William Samoei Ruto with me is that I stopped him from stealing at NSSF. Simple. You know what happened at NHIF? At NHIF, he told a boy, Geoffrey Mwangi, who was the CEO, that if my person wants money for business, give it out. If you are caught, I will protect you, and if you are sacked, I will make you a governor of Nakuru County. Every board member of NHIF was being promised anything. And since I don't sit on the board there, NHIF is empty.
And then the last individual is Cyrus Jirongo. Cyrus Jirongo was the leader of Youth for Kanu. Up to this stage, Cyrus Jirongo is not seeing eye to eye with William Ruto. What really transpired? The last time William Ruto talked about Jirongo, he talked of having served as Mutua Mkono wa Jirongo. Then now he's a deputy president, and because of that, Jirongo is bitter with him. But I want us to focus on something else. Why William Ruto referred to Eugene Wamalwa as a woman. But before we get into all those details, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, I want to be a bit brief, though I might be long. William Ruto is very bitter. And William Ruto is angry. I don't know whether it has everything to do with the way things are moving for him in his bid of becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So William Ruto was in Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, based generally in the Luhya nation, yesterday. And he responded to Eugene Wamalwa. I want you to pay attention to the message which William Ruto was delivering and be the judge whether William Ruto is actually a presidential candidate, is presidential in his speech.
Nilisikia jamaa mwingine ambaye jamaa mwingine nilimpatia kazi ya waziri, anatoka huku kwenu, ati anasema ati mimi sijui nilikuwa nataka kumchapa kofi. Mimi nataka nimwambie hawa jamaa, unajua huku kwetu hatuchapi kofi wanawake, ndio? Mumujibu hivyo, mwambie hivyo, tunawaheshimu wanawake. Angalia mambo yake yako, sijui kama tunaelewana, tuko pamoja. Na umwambie awache mdomo mrefu. Bila mimi angekuwa anatembea barabarani. Mimi ndiye nimemtoa kwa mtaro nikampatia kazi ya waziri. Hawaje kuongea maneno mengi hapa. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Serikali mimi ndio niliunda na Uhuru Kenyatta. Huyo jamaa alikuwa anahangaika barabarani. Saa hii yako na mdomo kutoka hapa mpaka South Africa. Unaongea mambo ya nani wewe? Sijui kama tunaelewana. Tuko pamoja. Tutalala tuko pamoja.
And after that, Eugene Wamalwa also came out and responded to William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Wamesema eti mimi nilikuwa nimekwisha, aliniokota kwa mtaro. Eti kama sio yeye mimi singekuwa waziri. Leo nataka niseme mbele ya watu wangu, ninyi ni wazazi wangu, ninyi ni watu yangu, ndugu zangu. Uhuru Kenyatta ndiye aliniteua kuwa waziri katika baraza lake. Na wakati ameniteua kuwa waziri, William Ruto alipinga my appointment. And I want to challenge him wherever he is. When I was appointed Minister for Water and Irrigation, William Ruto alikataa idara ya irrigation kuja kwa wizara yangu. Nilikuwa nje ya ofisi for several weeks sababu William Ruto hakutaka niteuliwe kwa serikali hii ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Na wakati nimeingia kule, mimi ni waziri, niliapishwa peke yangu. Nauliza William Ruto, mbona ulienda kwa sherehe za mawaziri wote wakiapishwa, ukakataa kuja kwa sherehe ya kuapishwa kwangu? I was sworn in by Uhuru Kenyatta peke yake sababu William Ruto was against my appointment. Kufika 2018, mimi sababu nilipeleka viongozi wa Mlembe, huyu Mwambua Kiweko, tukiomba mambo ya hii sub-county, mambo ya Nzoia na Mumias. William Ruto sababu si kwenda kwake kumpigia magoti, nilipeleka viongozi wa Western kwa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Vita yangu na Ruto ilianzia hapo. Na akaniambia nipeane resignation letter yangu. Leo he has repeated the same, saying serikali hii ni yake na Uhuru. Na kama sio Uhuru Kenyatta, nataka niambie watu wa Luhya siku ya leo, hamungekuwa na Mluhya hata mmoja kwa cabinet ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Sababu William Ruto alinifuta 2018. Mimi sijaongea mambo haya kwa muda, sababu mimi ni mvumilivu sana na ninamheshimu sana naibu wa rais. Lakini yale ametamka leo, niseme nisiseme, nitoboe nisitoboe, mimi nimefika pahali nimesema wacha sasa tuseme ukweli wetu juu ya William Ruto. Sawa sawa?
So the question which I'm asking, why would William Ruto take on a fellow cabinet secretary in a public rally? William Ruto is on record as assuring Kenyans that he would not subject his deputy to the kind of humiliation which President Uhuru Kenyatta subjected him to. But from the way he's behaving, even with a fellow cabinet secretary, because Eugene Wamalwa is a cabinet secretary, is the deputy president, which means they are both members of the cabinet. From the way he's behaving with Eugene Wamalwa, I can assure you that William Ruto is bitter. William Ruto is angry. But what can we learn from William Ruto's response to Eugene Wamalwa? In my view, several issues are coming up. Number one, William Ruto's view on women. How is William Ruto viewing women? It didn't begin yesterday. There was a time, there were some allegations that Wetangula was slapped by the wife. William Ruto actually took it to rallies.
Siku ile Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa anataka rafiki ya kusimama na yeye. Muliona bwana kitendawili? Mulimuona ule mwingine wa katikati, yule mtu wa watermelon? Ule mwingine wa mululu mulimuona? Na huyu mtoto ya Moi mulimuona? Na ule mwingine anaitwa Wetangula, nasikia alipigwa na bibi yake, mulimuona?
And you also know that Atuoli also fell out with the wife. William Ruto has been parading the same wife before the public. But why would he refer to Eugene Wamalwa as a woman? That's something which I can't get. What is his view on women? Are women lesser Kenyans? I don't have a problem with Ruto as a politician talking like that, but I would have a problem with Ruto, a presidential candidate, talking with that kind of tone, referring to a cabinet secretary as a woman. When he becomes the president and you fall out with him, how will he refer to people like Eugene Wamalwa? Of course, I remember during the NASA time, NASA supporters used to refer to Eugene Wamalwa as Eunice Wamalwa based on the name. But why would William Ruto? Because anybody can refer to Wamalwa as that. But when you now become a presidential candidate and you refer to someone, a man, as a woman in a derogatory manner, then it's not right. The second thing I'm asking, is William Ruto really presidential? I tend to think that there's a way presidential candidates are supposed to behave, unless that is his strategy. And of course, William Ruto is trying to borrow heavily from Donald Trump. Kenya Kwanza can be equated to America First. The hustler tag is using the kind, there's a time they were even using the tweets in a fashion Donald Trump used to tweet, just responding. Is William Ruto really presidential? He keeps on referring to Raila Odinga as Jim Ganga. William Ruto refers to anybody as long as you don't agree with him. Anything. The other thing I'm getting from this, based on the tone, is that William Ruto is coming out as a better person. Someone who is cornered. Is he bitter that things are not working in his favor? Or were there some expectation? Is there a chance that William Ruto expected Eugene Wamalwa to support him, but Eugene Wamalwa is not supporting him? Because what I know for sure, the fallout between Eugene Wamalwa and William Ruto began a long time ago. Initially, President Uhuru Kenyatta had identified Eugene Wamalwa as his running mate. Then from nowhere, William Ruto came And when he was being interviewed sometimes, I think on Jeff Koinange Live, Johnson Sakaja once explained that it is him who went to Uhuru Kenyatta with the numbers. That for us to win this thing, we need to get Ruto, the Kalenjin votes. And that's how Eugene Wamalwa was then shortchanged. So those are the truth. Is there a chance that Ruto had expected Eugene Wamalwa, a man he stopped from becoming the deputy president, to support him just like that, and referring to him the way he did? And the other thing which is coming out is that there's a possibility that William Ruto fears working with strong personalities. If you are strong, you can stand your own, you can't work with Ruto. I can mention, then you can also challenge me. Kabogo cannot work with Ruto. Rafael Tuju stood up against Raila. Ruto cannot work with him. Wamalwa is now another one. Atuli is another one. But Ruto can easily work with people he believes cannot challenge him. And lastly, is Ruto vengeful? There is this fear that Ruto is vengeful. And that fear is real. So by attacking Wamalwa, it is confirming the same. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.